If you have ever watched literally any of my live plays, you are probably aware that my playstyle is a little bit silly. Every single time someone asks about it and I try to explain it, it just leads to a paragraph-long explanation. So I just kind of wanted to make a little video to save me all the typing in the future, and just to share some of my thoughts on the playstyle. So yeah, let's get into it. So my playstyle at its core falls under the Tap X umbrella. If you aren't familiar with what Tap X is whatsoever, I would highly recommend checking out the Z Cheese, sorry if I said that wrong, oh my gosh, I can't read, video explaining all the variants of Tap X, but for the most part, Tap X mostly refers to playstyles where you do some tapping without just using keys, such as clicking on your tablet with your pen, or using mouse buttons. There's a lot of subtypes and a lot of different ways you could alternate between key methods and non-key methods, but for my playstyle's sake, I fall under the Toby category of Tap X, meaning I single tap jumps with my non-key tapping, but then I alternate between one key and pen taps for bursts and streams and stuff. So that's pretty easy to understand. That's relatively common in the Tap X scene. But here comes the twist. I play on a touchscreen. While this doesn't change much at a glance, it might change the term my playstyle would technically fall under. I just call it touchscreen Tap X because, I mean, it technically is touchscreen Tap X. But I would fully understand if someone was like, no, you're not touchscreen Tap X, you're Tap X. You're just Tap X, like, or you're just touchscreen. I don't know. If someone disagrees with me, that is fine. I just personally say it's touchscreen Tap X because it technically is. When I tell someone my playstyle, if I just say I play Tap X, they assume I mean on a tablet. Like tablet, not a touchscreen, like a tablet. So that they get really confused when they see the touchscreen. But if I just say, oh, I play on a touchscreen, then they assume that I mean the two-handed touchscreen stuff, so I just call it touchscreen Tap X. So, the touchscreen aspect of my playstyle comes with a few silly curveballs, such as me needing to hold my arm up to play. That's not very pleasant. I'm kinda used to it now, but oh my goodness, at first, that was not very fun. One of probably the biggest downsides of playing touchscreen with one hand, if my hand is on, because I'm right-handed, if my hand is on the left side of my screen, I am blocking like the lower right half of my screen with my arm. I can't see what's there. Which, yeah, it's fine most of the time, but on those few maps where I gotta go in, like, the upper left corner, I have no idea what's going down on lower right. I got no idea. Pretty much, I get a bunch of the cons from touchscreen gameplay, which is lovely. Don't take this the wrong way, though. I still get some of the perks of touchscreen gameplay. While I don't do any of that super crazy two-hand jump thingies, and I don't use multiple fingers because I play with a pen, I do have the, benefit of seeing the notes on my screen tablet thing, which is, I'm gonna be honest, undeniably helpful. If anyone ever tells you, oh, it doesn't change that, but it does. Here comes a silly little quirk of my specific playstyle. Due to the touchscreen aspect, it makes it easier for me to use the corner of my eyes to see the notes, and then use the pen to tap them. Because it's a touchscreen, so I can see where I need to tap. And since I can technically play with one hand, because I can jitter click bursts, short bursts, if I really need to with my pen. Not ideal, hurts my arm, but I technically can. I can do some silly things while playing Osu, such as making a sandwich, which I have done before. I'll link the video below. I don't think there's a lot of other Osu players who could say they've made a sandwich while passing a beat map. I don't know why you would want that in a playstyle, but I do, because I think that it's funny. Also, not sure where to throw this in the video, but I feel like it's worth mentioning because it's happening consistently. I tend to double tap sliders, especially if they're at the end of a burst. I don't know why I do it, it just happens. I don't know. Don't ask about it. Okay, I'm sure some of you are wondering, how did I find this playstyle? Tap X and touchscreen are already on the less common side versus a normal tablet or mouse player, so just randomly stumbling upon the two combined is not the thing most people wake up and choose to do. Honestly, I joined Osu and was a touchscreen player from the start. Then I got a Bluetooth pen thing for my Surface Pro, and I tried that out because I thought it was gonna be fun, and it was. I had no idea what TapX even was. I knew it felt better to play with the pen, had more control, and I just did it. And then I kind of realized I had no idea how to stream, so then I just started TapXing streams because in my head, that made the most sense at the time. Okay, time for my closing thoughts. Would I recommend this playstyle? Yes? A very questionable yes, though. I would not recommend dropping all your money to find a tablet or laptop or monitor or something that would work in the right ways for this, or switching your playstyle to this, assuming you will suddenly become #1 and break the game. It's easier in some aspects, but trust me, some things are a lot harder, so you're not going to be breaking the game anytime soon. But if you have a Surface Pro or something that could work the same way laying around, I would highly recommend trying it out. Just be warned, your arm will be very sore, and streams are going to make you very, very mad. It might be easier to learn if you already knew how to alt with 2 keys and just did the pen stuff for jumps and then streamed with 2 keys. I have no idea because I don't know how to stream with 2 keys because I never learned, obviously. Anyways, I love my playstyle. I'm not going to switch anytime soon unless some type of medical issue arises or something. I don't know. I like it. I like it. Comfortable with it. Sure, it's maybe not the most practical playstyle for a lot of aspects of the game, specifically spaced streams, but I love my playstyle. It's fun. If you have any questions about it that I didn't answer in this video, feel free to comment them below. I will reply because I like talking about my playstyle because it's silly and it makes me happy. Anyways, this video is long enough. Have a nice rest of your day.